Yo, 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 what's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites. That's Fat Cat, and I'm down here with my dog, Ruth. Y'all know who it is. It's T. Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
Oh, what's going on? You know what just came across my screen?
What?
It says Snoop Dogg is dead.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, we got to research that, but
Right.
but anyway, we welcome y'all to the Fat Cat Show Network in the VIP lounge, and if you're watching right now, that means your VIP pass has been granted. Bam. So anyway, we're gonna have a good show tonight. I want to thank my my group for responding. The podcast growth and support group. And so we still trying to get that thing popping with all the, podcasts come together and show support for each other. We just got to get it together, and do our thing. But anyway, we're going to have a good show. And if you're watching right now, we ask that you share this post, like it. Call the show if you feel free. That number is 646-564-9728. You got to press that 1 if you want to comment on any of the topics that are discussed on the show tonight. But we ask you also to subscribe to the Fat Cat Show Network on YouTube, y'all. Trying to get those subs up. You know what I mean? But anyway, just like we start off every show, we want to wish everybody that got birthdays a very, very happy birthday, because it's always good to be in the land of the living. So happy birthday to all of y'all. Amen. That's a good thing. Amen, amen, amen. But the sad part is, just like we got life, we got... I can't hear you. You done messed your mic up. Muted. It's muted. We got death, and we at the Fat Cat Show want to send our heartfelt condolences out to those that are in the grief period, because every time I turn on Facebook, I see a bunch of deaths that occur, and we are getting a late start today, but because the rain kind of like did something to my floor down here, so I had to make sure everything was situated. But Jesus said, "Let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you." He said, "I go to prepare a place for you, that where I be, you may be also." And so we hold faith to that, and we just our hearts go out to everybody that is experiencing loss. But like we said today, we gonna wait a minute. Before we get into any topics today. Now, yesterday though, I found something very interesting. It kind of snuck up on me. They brought the scene back. You see that?
No, I had no idea about it.
Yeah.
Did they really?
They brought the scene back. Yeah, it was on yesterday. I didn't watch it, but I just saw it, the article on it. I was like, dog, they brought the scene back. It don't have the same effect as it had in art.
Are you gonna go down there and try to get in?
Man, are you silly?
We gonna get you on that scene line.
We get you on that scene line, but but I don't know who all got a chance to watch that. That's the thing about it. Like I said, I wasn't really, when it came out back in the day. I worked with a girl that used to dance on the new dance show. She used to be on the new dance show. I worked with her, but it's crazy though, that because I'm wondering the effect that it will have in this generation, because this generation they some dancing people and all that. What's up, Mean Queen? They some dancing people, but I don't know the effect that it would have in this generation. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the whole different generation, man. Make sure you cut your phone off too, because I know it's ringing back and forth.
It's already off.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just noticing you keep muting me. So I don't know if it's whether you're tired of my voice or what not. I don't know what it is. But go ahead. I want you to. I swear to God. I swear. I feel like that.
I didn't say anything.
I feel like that today. But anyway, we want to get into our first topic of today. And I find this, man, you're going to be really, 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 really tripping on this. Oklahoma man arrested for performing castration on a patient. He was illegally performing castration. This one is.
For what reason?
He was, people that wanted to get they jimmies chopped.
But for what? That's what I'm saying.
Weirdoism. It just weird to me.
That's a new word.
Weirdoism. But anyway,
weirdoism.
But let's watch the video to get, and we'll put things in context then.
Tonight, we're learning more about two Oklahoma men accused of performing illegal surgeries on a male victim's genitalia. We first told you about this story this week, but new documents now show the investigation is becoming even more bizarre. The two men are now accused of cannibalism. 5 News reporter Allie Lynch has the latest.
According to court records, a 28-year-old victim told hospital staffers Bobby Allen and Thomas Gates had surgically removed his testicles as he lay on a wooden table in their remote southern LaFleur County cabin. Allen and Gates were arrested when investigators say they went to visit the victim in the hospital. Newly filed court records show that the victim flew from Virginia after meeting Allen and Gates on a website that advertised castrations. In a strange twist, documents also show that the victim is now telling investigators one of the men claimed to be a cannibal. According to the affidavit, after the 2-hour procedure, the victim said Bobby Allen, quote, laughed and said that he was a cannibal, adding he had a freezer full of body parts. Sheriff's deputies searched the residence where they found bloody medical tools, a variety of drugs, and computer flash drives. In LaFleur County, covering news where you live, Allie Lynch, 5 News.
Well, anyway, not only were they performing illegal castrations, but they were eating the jimmies. Sausage parties.
That's sick, man. You gonna cut it off and then you gonna eat it? I'm talking about cutting it off is bad enough. Then you gonna. They didn't say you ate it though.
Yeah. Yes.
You're gonna turn this into a movie, huh? My stomach is hurting just by listening to the story.
That in itself is just like, but you got, like I said, thank you, Mean Queen. She said, I like that new term, the weirdoism. It's a lot of that going on lately. They got all kinds of cults and stuff like that. Of course, that's weird. I don't know what the motivation for getting your sexual part cut off. I don't know what that's all about. Like, somebody advertised, hey, we cut jimmies off. Anybody volunteer? Yeah, I get my...
I'm tired of this big old thing connected to me.
I'm tired
of it. Me in too much trouble. You gotta go.
For me, I'm sorry, but I know it's supposed to be forgiven. I think that should be the case for like pedophiles.
But think about this. It'll go against black guys that haven't did the crime.
Right.
The same way they kill us.
Right.
They want to cut our stuff off anyway.
Yeah, like slavery.
Just like slavery.
Yeah.
So that law, they wouldn't cut their genitals off. They'll cut ours off. And you know it.
Right. And then that'll further push the one sex agenda. Anyway, so it's, hey, But who knows? I just, and then you see the pic that the two guys were husbands. I guess that's what you would call it. They were the two husbands, I guess, because there ain't no wife in the situation, is it?
I don't know. Husbands. I'm trying to. My brain can't put it together. Like husbands. I said, huh? You said it one time.
Yeah.
And I said husbands.
Yeah. So, but it's just a lot. You'd be surprised how many strange coats and stuff you'll find around around here now with that type of stuff going on. It's something. So a lot of people call the church a cult. A lot of people, they refer to the church as being a cult. What you thinking? Something on your mind, man?
No, I'm just.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm thinking. You said a lot of people. They don't think. They don't look at your church as a cult.
No. I'm saying, but I'm just saying when I say the church, period. I'm saying just the church, the overall, just not an individual church. It's just like, but say you got different types. You got the churches that do that snake thing, snake traded. Like, you done seen so many pastors die from being bit by the snake. I forgot what they call it, snake something. Where they trust in the Lord, they get the most venomous snake and handle the snake, and if the snake bite them or something, they believe that God will heal them and all that type of stuff. But it's crazy.
I know that's crazy. I'm talking about what you doing today. Oh, I'm going to get my thing cut off. Then I'll be back around 6:00. It'll be gone, but things gonna be different with us, now that it's going. He must be the one that takes it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh man, if somebody pulled a gun on you, say you want me to, I can either shoot you, you could take your chances, or we gonna cut off your genitals.
Shoot me, man. like Dolomite said, kill me, man. kill me. You can't take that. Can't take that from me. Nah. I couldn't do it. It'd be a fight to the death.
Okay, you got a choice: the Alzheimer's disease, or have permanent ED.
Damn.
Which one would you take?
Well, I gotta live with the permanent ED.
Oh hell
no! Alzheimer's disease lead to death.
I know, but ED leads to you being by yourself.
Hey, I just be smacking it, just smacking it. Yeah, just smacking it, trying to wake you back up. But at least I live. Dead,
you can smack it all you want to.
At least I live. I know who I am. Like my name is Thomas, and I'm the ED survivor. I ain't got the.
You'll feel funny when the pizza man come around. I see you looking at him. Cause I can't do nothing. You looking at something.
So you would take Alzheimer's over that?
Yeah.
Because think about it. It ain't even gonna matter if you got Alzheimer's in it, because you ain't gonna remember that. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing anyway. You gonna be like,
That'd be good too, though.
Dang.
How about remembering before your mind is gone?
Dang. Oh man, you crazy, dog. I don't know. Maybe that should be the poll question of the day. Which would you rather have? Permanent ED or all time? If y'all want to comment on any of this, that number is 646-564-9728, and you press that 1 if you want to comment. And
if you ever want your woman to stop listening to you or respecting you, don't have sex with her and see what happens. She won't listen to nothing you got to say.
Wow. You silly, man. But hey, like I said, I just...
Test it out. Go 3 months without having sex with your wife and see what happens.
Stop it, man. Stop.
You can be like, could you put some gas in the car because I'm about to take it? Put it in yourself.
But I think the older you get in your relationship, the more I think to a degree
that TV stuff.
No, I'm just saying I think for most people you get to a certain point in your relationship where of course early in your relationship it's a lot of sex and stuff like that, but when you get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you don't want it, but it's not as important as it was.
Have you talked to any older people about it?
Huh?
Have you talked to any older women or men about that? Or this is something that you speculate?
This is speculation. I have a good relationship with my wife. We.
So when you turned 65, what happened?
I turned 65, you turned 80. and everything was all right. But I'm just saying, I think you get to a point where just say you've been in a relationship for 20 plus years, And
hey, look, hey, brother.
No, I'm not bringing it up. I'm just saying. But after a while, just say, after a while, you be like, okay, maybe in the beginning y'all was like jackrabbits with it, but then after a while it was like, okay, I want it when I want it, but it ain't no.
Yeah. Then when I stopped doing it, she stopped listening to me. The respect was gone.
After the love is gone. But anyway, man.
Even the Bible tell you gotta have. Don't deny your partner.
Your partner, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I had to revive my wife for that one time. The Bible says, But hey, but that was a good show though the other day. But anyway, man, we want to get into our next topic. That was about your girl Kelly Price, man. She assumed missing though. I heard that update that she typed on Twitter or something that she wasn't missing or anything. I know she was battling COVID-19 and she was in the hospital and stuff like that. And they said after she was discharged, she disappeared. And I think we starting to hear a lot about this stuff. I hear some reports said that she had been missing for like a month. You know what I'm saying? And just it's hard to even know what's real or not. And it's just a weird thing. And I think more of it is just, celebrities, they don't get no peace. You know what I'm saying? Once,
just like you just heard me say about the death rumor about Snoop Dogg. I know it's not true.
Right.
But who took the time out to say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him online"?
Somebody did that to Alan Payne the other day. Talk about he had dad.
Oh, they've been killing him. They've been killing him for years now.
Wow, that's crazy though. Wait a minute, I don't see anything on Snoop on here. I'm looking. They always putting these hoaxes out. Always putting these little hoaxes out. But anyway, yeah, I think that was more the thing with Kelly Price was that she probably wasn't looking her best and all of that, and she just wanted to, get away.
Is she still married or divorced?
I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I know one time. I know when she dropped her weight, she did good for herself because early in her career she was kind of looking like she could have been a sister to Biz Markie or something. But but she dropped the weight and she kept, and she straight now. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was more the, because, TMZ be everywhere. They be everywhere. They don't let celebrities relax,
You know what comes out? Is it today or tomorrow? BMF.
Yeah, I think it's tonight. It's tonight.
It's tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight, that BMF. 50 real busy. I give it to him. He real busy. Well, not nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended. Lately I've been offending people, man. I don't know.
What did you say?
I offended one of my Facebook friends and stuff like that. A young lady that was on here, she was kind of going off on her live and cussing and talking about kids and this and that. And I kind of just, the minister in me kind of like said something and it offended her, and she got all cussing me out and all that. I just said, God bless you.
Did you apologize?
I apologize. I said I don't mean to offend you, but hey,
you're a good boy.
Yeah, thank you. You a good Ian. You perpetuate so much of the slave bastard. Good boy. Call a nigga a boy, man. What the hell wrong with you? But anyway, man, I just, that's what I think it was more of. What you think? She probably didn't even tell nobody, especially her family. You just snuck up out, because the sister said in the beginning that she wasn't missing, because I couldn't see, her just popping up missing, somebody snatching her from the hospital or nothing like that. So I didn't suspect nothing like that, because somebody else had just did that too. They was missing for a minute. Some actress was missing for a minute, and she just went on a hiatus. Just took a vacation, didn't want nobody to find her, and I could see that, because I remember even LeBron James talking about how he can't even go to a regular movie theater to go see a movie without people noticing who he is.
Oh, poor millionaire.
No, billionaire. He done
excuse me. Poor billionaire.
Yeah, like we supposed to pick
the problems he have.
Right. I take the problems any day.
Take them any day.
Let
us switch. You could be poor and broke like me.
But you know what though? I would rather be a silent billionaire. I wouldn't want, because so many people plot against you. You would
rather be a silent thousandaire.
You're right. So yeah, I want to be silent with money, because what happens when you get money. It's just your life.
I don't know, because I never had it before.
No, I'm just saying I just hear the stories of the celebrities, like when you get a little bit of money. If somebody think you got a little bit of money, boy, they plot. They gonna try to get in your pockets. And that's it. Hey, I could just imagine, because I heard the story. Who was that? I think it was Keyshawn Johnson, ex-football player. He said that when he got his first NFL contract, he said he had so many old friends and family trying to get in his pocket. It was ridiculous. And you muted me again, man. You done did it again. What is going on?
I'm saying, what's wrong with you, man?
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about, why do you care?
Because we on the talk show, you don't mute me.
I'm saying, if I'm not saying anything.
Hey, you supposed to be.
Why do you? Because you
just want to
hear my voice.
No,
Sorry.
you're supposed to be.
Sorry.
I don't care about no dude's voice. I just when you on here, you're supposed to be ready to talk. That's what it's all about. But
this better for you.
No, I really don't care about your voice. Your voice could go to hell if all I care for.
Oh, wow.
But hey, I'm just saying, just be ready to talk. And those who are listening, if you ready to talk, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment, or maybe you want to talk to Satellite who keep muting the buttons. And then
why you gotta keep broadcasting?
because
are you crazy?
Because I done did the last couple of shows and you forgot that you muted the button and you've been trying to talk and forgot that your Alzheimer's and stuff just let you not remember that you muted the button.
Okay. If you can spell Alzheimer's, I'll give you $50. Right? I'll cash app it to you. Go ahead.
SATELLITEBILLS. That's what that is. But anyway, man, I just I'm glad she's safe and all of that. Not hey, shout out. She just wanted her peace. That's all that was. So, but anyway. What we want to do, we want to get to our commercial and we're going to come back to our main topic of today. Need jewelry and don't want to spend an arm and a leg to get it? Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. Want to look cute while cooking neck bone soup? Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. Come to Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry where you can get a variety of beautiful necklaces, rings, and bracelets. Let the queen of bling customize you, because you ain't been bling until you seen the queen. Tired of looking plain Jane? See the queen. Trying to change the game? See the queen. And the beautiful thing, you could look $1 million for $5. That's right, $5. Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry, where the queen don't stop until your jewelry pops. Skip the rest, try the best. Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. Buy online or in person. Deliveries available. Ain't nothing but a queen thing, baby. At Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. Try our website. Yo, we back. And y'all know what's up. Our topic for today. And this is a good one. Do you get enough background info on your soon to be mate? Do you get enough background info on your soon to be mate? Most of us, we jump in relationships so quick that we because we desire love so much that we don't even pay attention to the person that we enter into a relationship with. And this is the reason why most of the times we end up with broken hearts, disappointments, and all of that, because anything you get into that you invest in your time, your love, your money, or whatever you do, you need to do more research, because we have certain expectations for our lives and stuff. And although I don't think everybody fully meets their expectation, but you at least want to try to get close to your expectation of, of what you want to do, who you want to be with, or, things like that. So, but I think, because for the longest, especially with men, and I'm kind of breaking the hood code, with men, we can, like, if it's a certain woman we want, we'll play the role for a minute of who you want us to be. But then when we finally get over conquer and we got your feelings involved, then the man will go back to who he truly was, But, and women will do the same thing too. But, I can only speak for the, just the men side of things. What you think, man? What's your take on that? 'Cause
you know what I did? I met someone on Facebook, right?
Right.
Didn't do my research, and come to find out, this woman, like every other month, she in a different relationship. Every other month, she's saying, so I went down her timeline, and she was saying the same stuff like, oh, ain't no good man, you gotta learn how to be consistent, this and that. And I said, this crazy woman, nah, the woman ain't crazy, the guy's gotta be crazy to even deal with a woman like this.
Right. What be the most red flags to you? Like just say this. A real fine woman that's single, is that kind of like, do that kind of like spark a red flag to you? Like,
not necessarily, because it might be you just might not have met the right person at that time, But
what if you, okay, let's say this. you observe this woman on Facebook, right? You know, Facebook is to be who you want to be. You know, out for anything. But you observe this woman on Facebook. Year after year, she's saying the same thing. Hey, I didn't get this and this and that. I don't need no man. I ain't got none of this and that. Is that kind of like, will that then spark kind of like a red flag for you?
Not really, because I don't look at Facebook as something that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is like make-believe world.
Okay, well let's switch it around. Let's say a woman that you know personally. You just say you know personally. Just say you might have been thinking about talking to her, but you kind of like see that she single, and you wondering like, oh, why the hell this woman is single like that? Like, you know, and you kind of know her dating history.
I'm telling you, if I know her, I know why she's single. Because I know some women, nice looking women, make good money, but have the worst attitude in the world.
Yes.
I'm saying you have to be a madman to deal with that bull crap.
Bad man. Huh?
For real. No cakes is worth that.
Dang, no cakes. Yeah, but it's just crazy. So I look at it, and it's just. Are there anything like? Is there anything like any red flags that kind of like stand out to you as far as, you know, relationships? Just
you know, when I'm first meeting a woman, this is a big red flag to me. Always has been. Like if it's an older woman, she got a little tiny kid, I'm like, what in the hell?
Like what? Like does that show bad decision making?
Yeah, I'm saying if you older and you having a child, your butt better be married. You shouldn't be out here popping out babies with no husband and you old.
Wait, me and Queen said, I call that a woman who won't settle for just any type of man just to be in a relationship. We hear that, but my thing is more this, is that every man is not the same. There's somebody who is willing to, you know, it's some good men out here that'll be willing to deal with you. But if you a difficult person, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no real reason why a good-looking female should be single. There's no typical reason why they should. No, I don't think in hindsight anybody wants to be alone.
But still, your attitude can keep you alone.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know a lot of nice looking women with the worst attitude in the world. Like I couldn't even spend 2 minutes of conversation with them. Like, this girl is horrible. After having a conversation with her, you mad for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. You mad at yourself for sitting back listening to that bull crap.
Right. So,
and I'm telling you, right now I'm thinking about, I know a girl right now, I'm saying she's beautiful. Beautiful. Works, she's got her own everything. She's an airhead.
Oh, that's some of the worst. The airheads. That is the worst. So now let me ask you, anybody just listening too, and make sure too, right after I ask this, because we got open lines now, and that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment. Now the question is, what questions should be asked in the beginning, like when you considering a mate? What questions should you be asking when you meet a mate? Because I think a lot of the times when we're scared to ask the questions that we should ask, and I think
I know what I ask.
Okay, what is it?
Are you going through menopause? Do you have a hysterectomy?
Wow.
Just
up front. Just up front.
I asked. No, not from the first conversation. You know, things are starting to go right.
But you think that's the most important questions?
I know it can destroy a relationship because I done been with women and I'm like, I can't deal with this menopause.
I think initially I wouldn't be thinking of that first. You know what I'm saying? That more. First of all, you ain't got no husband or such and such in jail. Somebody waiting on you. Somebody waiting in the wings that'll kill me if we see us together. You know?
Yeah. Those are some of the basics. Are you married? Do you have any kids? Like, if you got like a 1 month old or something like that, I don't want to deal with you.
Right.
Because if the child is 1 month old, it's a baby daddy lurking somewhere.
Right. And ladies, that don't make the man mean because he don't want to date nobody with, with babies. A little baby. Yeah, that don't make him mean. He just, because 9 times out of 10, just like y'all have y'all theories, we have our theories with things. Like if we see a woman with a little baby, with a very little baby, we thinking, hey, she with Ray. Ray, man is somewhere lurking in the midst somewhere.
And if she's in her mid 40s or 50s, got a little baby,
bad decision.
Her decision-making skills suck. You don't want to deal with that with somebody that make bad decisions.
And you know what? It used to be offensive to even ask this question because you always take it the wrong way, because anybody that you enter into a relationship with, you want to know, do they manage money good? You know what I'm saying? So you might ask if you ain't in no outstanding debt, What
about her managing your money? Huh?
No, we ain't talking about my money. We talking about we talking about, because shoot, you marry this person, you pick up.
Do you believe in 50-50? Because that's been going on a lot.
Oh, the 50-50 rule. I don't have no problem with it. My wife, me and my wife do like that because we know that it takes two in a household to carry it. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to carry it. So hey, if my wife wasn't working and my income, man, we'd be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So hey, and I ain't even trying to play Robin Lynch and the rich and famous. I'm not. So it takes. It's a lot of families that's holding on to that, but we make it work, and it's better to have two people working together than one person holding it down, the other one just sitting there, kind of like the Florida Evans effect, like you said. James did all that work, and she just sat there like, James, we're about to get kicked out, and then it all.
Then when he died, she want to start working.
Yeah. So
that's similar to my story. I'm never paying all the bills ever again.
So okay, what's your next question? What would be your next question? And everybody that's listening,
how long have you been single?
Bam, yeah.
If you're a newbie, that's what I call people that just broke up. If you're a newbie, I don't know. I don't want to be a test dummy.
Yeah. A lot of
get over that last guy.
Right.
You start dating somebody else.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing, because and that's a personal thing for us, because we done been in relationships where we tried to, because the rebound thing is never a good thing. Has anybody ever made a lasting relationship off a rebound? I don't even know if I don't even know a person, because I know anytime that I rebounded, it never lasted. And so you got to make sure that you come into a new relationship fresh. You don't want to be still holding on to that, being wounded and stuff going into your next relationship. So that is a good question to ask. So what do you think would be next on the on that menu to ask? You know,
have you ever been married?
Bam, yeah. Or what do you think about marriage? What do you know? Are you considering? Were you considering? Are you looking to get married again? If you're married, you know, if you're not married, and have you ever been married? And how did that work out? Why did why did y'all break up? What was the, you know, people gonna tell you what they tell you. You know what I'm saying? But I think too, on top of that, not only just a marriage, shoot, do you got a criminal record? You know what I'm saying? I know some people dig even deeper. They might go and check that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Say it's a beautiful, beautiful woman with a fat booty and big breasts, right? But she did 15 years for killing somebody.
Oh no.
I'm saying she is fine though.
No sir.
How many men do you think? Oh no, she got a record, man. I ain't hitting that. You know what a man will say to his
he is justified, like, bro.
Now he'll say, she been locked up for 15 years and ain't got nothing. I'm about to tear that up.
And that's the thing too. It's just so important just to know that, because some people they really dig, they really search your background to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women to do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
what's your last name? And go on Otis and look you up.
And you know what? Because just say this: people that's like kind of like starting relationships all over, and they got, let's say they might have young kids. They want to be. You have to be very careful who's around your kids. And I think the most set rule is that you know, you date and you get to know the person before you bring them. And that was one of my rules. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bring, you know, if I wasn't serious about a chick before I got married, I didn't really bring them around my son like that unless I knew, you know, that this was the one. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so and that's just that set rule, because men, you know, we can be macho as we want to, but we have to be careful in a lot of things. And I think that's what causes us a lot of times to choose the wrong woman, because we got that machismo about us. We don't, you know, we want to look tough and not ask the questions that we should ask, you know?
Yeah. What's another question that I always ask? Have you ever hit a man before?
Domestic violence. Have you being in an abusive relationship? You know, yeah, because you have them women that, hey, they've been in abusive relationships, and for the most part, some of them like to fight after that. Some they like to be hit. I know you done had a woman that liked to fight. Yeah. They like to be hit. They like to fight. They, you know, that's all they know.
I'm not into all that violence. I don't want to have to knock you out and bring you back with some smelling sauce.
Damn. You're right. You know, some of them like that type stuff. That's not that has never, you know, been me. You know what I'm saying? But
have you ever asked a woman? We talking about a woman that you was just hitting, you know, just hitting. You ever asked her if she went to church?
That's another thing. Being equally yoked. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever asked her if she went to church?
Yeah, I asked too. That was one of the things too, because I can't trust laying my head down next to a person that doesn't know God.
You can lay next to him doing adultery, right?
No, I don't do adultery.
No, I ain't talking about that, man.
Oh, you talking about fornication?
Fornication.
Yeah, fornication. You know that's
adultery.
Your wife. Yeah, I had to clear that up. You know, we talk about a long. But I just think you know that's very important because you know me and you always talked about that as far as background. Women in a background and are you know do you know God, do you hold you know those spirituality about yourself where you can you know because usually sometimes I say this, there's a lot of church people but there's not a lot of spiritual people, so a lot of women go to church but they don't have the spiritual side of them in there. They just go to church, but that's.
Do you think church catered to women?
It would seem because there used to be a time where a church that had a ton of women would draw the man. If the woman went to church, the man went. You know what I'm saying?
But now you look in the church, you see mainly women.
Yeah.
Guys don't really go to church to find a wife.
Yeah.
So you might have a pastor talking about finding your husband, this and that. But they don't tell these women how to keep a man or how to attract a husband.
And you know what? We did this. Our coach, we did this to ourselves where I just say this, leading back into, of course, the 70s when they had the pimp scene and all that stuff, and it kind of integrated all the way down in our generation where we look at being married as being robbed of our independence, and we don't look at it as a fact of having somebody a better side of yourself or two people building together. We don't look at it. Most men that get married, they be like, what's the first thing? Like, oh, dog, you're going to be on lockdown. That's the first thing that men say, you know, oh, you're going to be on lockdown. You ain't going to be able to do this and this and that. And I get to the point, like, so what? So what? Of course, I don't want to be out here hanging and drinking with you day by day. I want a wife, you know. I want to be, you know, they next to my woman. What y'all gonna do when y'all get home? Kill yourself? You know, kill yourself? No, and we gotta get out of that mentality of, you know, that being married is a bad thing. You know,
I know that's for the men, but a lot of times women, they think they can do better, or something better will come along, so they break up. They break up with their man or leave their husband because they think they're a 10, and you really don't look like nothing.
Oh Lord, that's scary.
I'm saying this is what's going on. You get a lot of women that's holding out for this perfect man, but you're not a perfect woman. So why would a perfect man want you? Hey, I'm just being for real.
So, can you think of any other question that should be any thing that you need to check out before you?
Do you have all your original body parts?
You think men really think about that?
I do.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Like what? Shoot, nowadays
we don't get into all that,
but you know what? Nowadays, I'm not trying to be rude, but nowadays you're gonna. Are you really a woman?
Nah, you laughing. And you laughing, but that's for real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be in prison. Like, I'm almost like a real woman. Like, you're going to be really dead. Not saying go out and kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that.
Hey, was you born Tamika? You know? Yeah, you got to ask that type of stuff.
Or are you Tony?
Yeah, you gotta definitely ask them type of questions, and then like you said, dive into because even knowing the background, the family dynamics too. Can we get into genetics with things?
Oh man, that's really important.
Yeah,
because a lot of these people, they run around just having babies with anybody.
Yeah.
And never met the family. Like, everybody I'm talking about, the family could be off.
Yeah, kind of crazy, G.
Now you having babies with people that got 4 or 5 different retarded people in their family. Is that right? I ain't supposed to
mentally challenged.
Mentally
challenged.
I said retarded.
Yeah, but hey. Because because it's important. Because it might be,
or midgets might run in the family,
right? But you know,
I'm saying I went to a family reunion, and it looked like the black circus. Little tiny people were just running around.
Stop it. Oh my God, man!
It's for real. I'm saying either the people were super tall, the men and the women, or there's midgets.
And you remember that type of stuff was big back in the day. Like with my grandparents in them era, they really were checking like who is that girl's family? Who remember that was big to them. They're like, who is that girl's family? Who is that? I know they family. They got they got some roughness going on, and that's how they were. They would really look into your families back then. But now we kind of like sit back and our kids or whatever, they select a mate or whatever, and we all good with it unless but we don't really know the background of it, because it used to be where kids.
Do you have any special people in your family?
Where kids, shoot, I am. No,
You are special.
Yeah, I am. Very special. Yeah, thank you. You the Menjo type of guy, but anyway, why you digging at that? Do you got special people in your family?
No, we just got a lot of dope things.
See, so what? Let me ask this: if you was giving advice to your daughter, would you?
I do give advice.
I'm just saying, would you advise her to date somebody like you?
Yeah, I'm a good guy.
Huh?
I'm a good guy. Of course I would. Tell her.
What about you 20 years ago?
What about you 20 years ago? Would you tell your daughter to date you 20 years ago?
Yeah, I was a good guy. Mm-hmm.
It just got so quiet.
I'm a good guy, man. I always been a good guy.
I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about
20 years ago, I was a good guy, man. I had my heart broke too much. I was like, I had my heart broke a lot,
Boy, you was cold as ice.
Stop, man. We got 3 so more minutes. But can you think of any other things that you would? One last question that you would ask that we should.
I ask them. Did you have braces? Because you got to know, if y'all have kids, you don't want to have to pay for braces.
So, you silly, man.
What about ask her if she got all her teeth?
Or what? It should be like what diseases or conditions run in your family. You know, you have to find out that. Remember, people used to be like, especially for men, if you want to know what your wife look like, go look at her mama. You know.
You know what I learned to ask?
What?
With menopause, did your mother have it real bad? Because usually, if mama had it real bad, the daughter usually have it the same way her mama had.
See, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Have you ever asked your wife that before?
Nope.
Maybe you should ask.
It's too late.
It ain't too late.
We in, man. We been together. 60.
You have to learn. You have to find a quiet spot in the house so you can disappear. Like when they go through their menopause rages.
Man, I pretty much know my wife inside out like a book now.
You know her menopausing.
Hey. You silly dog. You silly. I'm not talking about you. But it's all good because, like you said, you need to learn your mate. You need to learn who you are trying to build with. You know, so there won't be no type of like real disappointments or anything like that.
90 seconds.
Just knowing who you really dealing with. But anyway, man, anything last words before we close up?
Yeah, no menopause. I think the judge should allow you to divorce your wife until she's done with it. Then y'all can get back together.
Stop it, man. But anyway,
when they say through sickness,
60 seconds.
Sickness and health.
Yeah.
To death do us part.
It is talk about menopause.
Stop it, man.
Because it breaks up a lot of marriages.
But anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fat Cat Show. Make sure y'all like and share this post, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at the Fat Cat Show Network. We need them subscribers up, and make sure just do a little bit more info when you selecting your mate. You don't want to run into people that are really not worth your time or really not going to put the effort into the investment into you like you do them. So love
10 seconds.
Love should be a one-time thing, you know. So, but anyway, we going to get out of here, and we say peace to everybody and be safe out there. Go to church tomorrow. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.